all these dollars add up. If you're sitting around doing absolutely nothing, take on some crazy 3/4 of an acre for $40. Do whatever you want. Here you go, guys, another video. I'm Nath from Nath's Low Cost Yard Maintenance. I'm just gonna roll up on this job that I used to do here and have a little bit of a walk past and give you a look, and probably talk about it in the car rather than out the front of some stranger's house, because I don't actually know who lives there now. But I used to mow this property, and it was way back. It was the second or third job that I ever quoted. Anyway, I've been doing everything based off meters squared, and I come up with a calculation to figure out, you know, how many meters squared I can do for X amount of dollars and all that sort of thing. Anyway, this one, the lady messaged me and she wasn't like normal. She said something like, oh, I'm on 3/4 of an acre, you know, just a standard size yard. And so anyway, I bloody told her, oh, standard yard, $40, no worries, I'll do it on Tuesday. And so when I got there, I was like, oh, 3/4 of an acre, how many meters squared is 3/4 of an acre? And I had a look at, oh, this particular yard's 3,300 meters squared. An acre is 4,008 meters squared, 1 acre. And well, I charge now about 120 to do 3/4 of an acre mowed and snipped. This was just mowed, but it was a nice house and everything looked nice, so I thought, oh, I'll just do it for $40, you know, suck it up. And it used to take me 2 hours, and over time I got it down to that it would take me 1 hour, and so it was sort of worth having that job, just to use the ride on. But yeah, through getting better and better machines, I got from 2 hours to 1 hour on the 3/4 acre. Now I can do it in about 40 minutes, you know, these days. But back then, this was like my first 12 months, 18 months of business. And yeah, I never put a price up, anything like that. It was just a mow. If it was a mow and snip, it would be 60. And so I used to get 20 to do the whippersnipping. It looks like they haven't been done since I did it, to be honest. But all the gardens and everything looking really nice. And I'll give you a look at it now anyway. $40 mow. I never put a price up. She moved to another property and my quote was too high for her. I think it was 60 to do her yard. That's probably a quarter or half of this front yard. And I'll just go for a walk past now and give you a look. So much nicer now. So right down the yard and that. Oh yeah, all that. Like just the front on its own is well more than $40, but yeah. It goes right around the back of the house of the other photo that I've got from back when I used to do it. Yeah, that's it today. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 12, 13, 20. There's about 50 metres across the front here. Yeah, all that. Used to know all that and down in there. Right up to that green box there. yeah, so it's sort of two ways that it goes, hey. I would never recommend starting something if you weren't comfortable with it to start off with. I would never recommend starting something that you're not comfortable with, that you don't think you can finish or whatever. Biting off more than you can chew. Whatever, kamikaze style, I don't recommend that. Keith Kalfas would say to do, but this is a place, first ever time I crashed my trailer into a traffic island. It's in the streets around this area. I'm going to mow 3/4 of an acre on the ride on now, but yeah, definitely if you turn up to a job that you've quoted already, you can still say no, sorry, I underquoted. I've done it 2 or 3 times in the past where it's a split residential block and we've not been able to get the meter squared or whatever of the split, so we've just gone 50-50, and it turns out that one side's like 1/4 acre and the other side's like 50 meters squared or something like that, and yeah, we were going there to do it for $30, and I said to the lady, look, I couldn't even do the front yard for that, let alone touch this backyard. And she said, fair enough, I'll get someone else. And so it comes down to whether you want to be the get in there and get it done guy. That's the thing I read the other day. A man that trims himself to suit others' needs withers himself away. So basically I stayed on that lady's job in hopes that, you know, it was good photos and I'd get more of those sort of 3/4 acre jobs that I can do at full price. Also in hopes that she would recommend me to more people. Like this whole Instagram post started from her making a post on her own Facebook or on a community group or something recommending me. The downside with her recommending me was I used to mow her 3/4 of an acre for $40, and she would like come across people and go, oh, this guy's excellent, he mows my 3/4 of an acre for $40. And I had a few inquiries that were rudely shocked, and one guy actually turned around and said, hey, this lady told me you do hers for this much, and how come it's so much more to do ours? And it's like, oh, actually her quote was a stuff up, you know, and I've just worn it and kept going with it. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. Don't work to go broke, but also $40 that you don't have at the end of that job, you know, I would have easily made $30 profit. That $30 was $30 I didn't have before I did that job, and so all these dollars add up. If you're sitting around doing absolutely nothing, take on some crazy 3/4 of an acre for $40. Do whatever you want to pass your time. But you know, I was really lucky with the equipment that I had back then, that it was semi-reliable for what it cost to run and operate and all that sort of thing, and I could wear my mistake. But it took me a long time before I realised that you can turn around and admit that you made the mistake when you did the quote and then push the price up from there. It's up to them whether they take it or not, but a wise man told me, raise the price until they squeal and then back it off a little bit. And that's where you want to be in the market. So, you have a good one, guys. I'm going to go and cut some grass.